Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the gaming bench. How is everybody doing today? So, yeah, I've been having a good time. Other than my back still hurting, we're doing pretty good. Now, you may see here on the map that it almost looks like, I got field going. Well, it's not really quite a field, but, did some scraping on the ground and kind of converting it and get rid of the rock and stuff. Also, you may notice that I have a significant amount of money. I took a loan out for $60,000. Now, I think I'm going to limit myself, if possible, to maybe $100,000 or $150,000 max, and I can't take out more money until I pay off that, the previous loan. So in this case here, I took out $60,000. I already had $3,478 myself, but I took out $60,000, so I can't take out any more money until I pay that $60,000 off. Excuse me. So let me show you what I've been doing, and I'll explain why I took that $60,000 out. So I've got a whole bunch of wood beams here. Forgot the word for a second. I've got some extra trees lined up. As you can see, I'm pretty much full in the waiting area, I guess. And I've got more beams coming out as we speak. Also, I haven't been using the winch, and I haven't been using the stump grinder. I've been using the super strength, but still, trying. I want to try. But anyways, the blade that's on the tractor is capable of doing this. All right, you scrape it and it converts the dirt, right? Or converts the rock or whatever. So there's still little pieces here and there, but I'll get them eventually. So as I've been clearing trees, I've been kind of converting the rock into dirt. But in doing so, I figured out that if the blade is up off the ground a little bit, this blade actually takes down trees. It's weird. So for some reason, it's capable of taking trees down. I took this one down, and then I took this one down, and then this one here. I'm not quite sure if it gets rid of the stumps, but it must. But either way, I hit this one, it come down, and yeah, landed on the tractor. Now I can't move the tractor because, well, it drags the tree with it. So we're going to clear up these trees first of all, and then I'll explain why I've got that extra $60,000 and what we're going to do with it. So how is everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing well. It turned out to be a really nice day here. We're sitting at 16 degrees Celsius right now. What the hell am I going to do with this? Try and get some of that. So yeah, the blade on this thing, for some reason, takes down trees. So that's actually kind of cool. Saves a bit of work with the chainsaw, I guess. I'm hitting the wrong freaking button. There we go. There we go. We'll clean this one up. So we're actually doing not too bad. Now, I haven't done anything on the farm. You know, I'm pretty sure that corn is probably going to go bad. But anyways, yeah, so this thing... See, I must have got rid of this stump. So it must get rid of stumps too. But I don't see the stump here either. I got this one here, but I didn't realize it until I kind of cleared the dirt up to here, and then I turned the tractor around. I did some over there, and I come back, and I'm like, why is that tree down? I didn't cut it down. So I kind of thought, well, maybe it's the blade. So I ran the blade into a tree, didn't do nothing. I'm like, what's going on here? So I picked it up just a little bit, you know, so it wasn't sitting on the ground, and I hit the tree again, and sure enough, it came down. So we are going to just kind of cut this up so we can get it off the freaking tractor. Now I have re-lengthened my chain measurement here, so we're back up to 8 meters. And yeah, I've been stockpiling them over there at the sawmill. Sawmill's kind of full right now, so I'm actually learning a few things with this blade and tractor, I guess. Things I didn't know it could do. Okay, let's go cut this one up. And then we'll get this moved, and then I'll show you what's up with that $60,000 loan. Because we need to get something here, or we're not going to be able to make much more money. Well, I mean, we could, but... Is there another cut here somewhere? Yes, there is, right there. Okay. And like I said, I do use the super strength, but I still got to do all the work. I don't have super strength on. Okay. So yeah, we got quite a few beams already, and that thing's just pumping them out left, right, and center here. So we need a way to get rid of, you know, to haul these beams out of here. Just kind of stockpile this stuff over here for now. What I'm hoping to do is actually get, at some point, a tractor or something with grapple hooks. You know, one step at a time. Like I said, I don't normally use excavators and all that stuff. I hate running the boom stuff. Anything that has to do like forklifts and buckets and everything else. I hate it. I'm bad at it, so I try not to use it normally. But I should try to get a little better at it for you guys. You know, but like I said before, it's your game. You play it the way you want to play it. And normally this is the way I like playing. Okay, so couple more pieces, and then yeah, let's go Go take a look at the store. Last piece here, I think. I think that's the last piece. See, I think I pushed a small tree down over here, yeah. I would just throw that over here temporarily. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, other than that stump, maybe I'll demonstrate after too what I'm talking about with this blade. So, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Come on, save the game. Thank you. P. So, I've already kind of priced things out. I'm in the wrong spot. Okay, let's go here. I think my mouse is dying too. Not the battery, but it's actually starting to give up the ghost here. This truck here. Now, with this truck, let's go back here. Combinations. With this truck, well, that's the trailer I'm going to get. Back. But anyways, with this truck, I can do up different things. I can put grain boxes on, dump box on, flatbeds on, you know, but you can change your hitches so that you can pretty much almost tow anything, right? So I'm actually thinking if I go with this truck, right, and then I go with the long chassis, right, hitch. Yeah, if I go with the 5th wheel hitch on it for now, don't need mud flaps. I hate the exhaust, so I'm going to go with those exhausts. Don't need the toolbox, don't need the antennas. Not worried about glass, fenders, visor, bumpers, mirrors, interior attachers. Thinking I might go like that and see if I can use it for anything, but I think it's only for a plow. But either way, it doesn't cost me any extra, so, you know, we're going to go with that. And if I don't like it, can't use it for anything else, well then, you know, I'll just pull it off. Now, of course, the colors. I'm thinking I might go with like a dull flat green. That's favorites. Yeah, kind of like an army military green. Front grille. Oh, the front grille is that. Front grille. Flat orange. Design color. This must be the frame. Let's just see. Nope, that's that. Okay. So we're going to go back in there. Bumpers. Flat orange. Yeah, it's kind of like a construction military type vehicle. Rim color. Go with the flat orange as well. Yeah, doesn't look too bad, eh? Okay, so we're gonna buy that. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna back up. We're gonna go back to combinations. Find that trailer again. This one here. Now, don't need to make it a little cheaper. That rim color. Let's go with the flat orange for the rim color. Yeah. Now at the same time, I'm going to readjust this to make it a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I don't need this at all. I don't need this at all. I almost screwed myself up. Which means I Suppose I can use a flatbed, but yeah, I kind of Ubered on something here. Maybe this one. Yeah, for some stupid reason, I was thinking I needed a log trailer. And I don't need a log trailer, I need a flat deck. So I almost screwed myself over. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Now, we're going to take an Uber over to the auto store. Here's hoping this thing can move this around. Or I may have screwed myself completely, but pretty sure it should be fine. Where am I and how do I get back to where I was? Yeah, there's no marking at the auto store. Normally there's a basket there, right? Okay, so, if I go take a left and kind of go around, take the... That's not too bad. So the auto shop is down near the warehouse. For some reason it's not marked on the map. Maybe the map designer forgot, forgot to put the marker in or whatever. I don't know. But either way, the auto shop is there. So. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the ice pack in my back. I twisted it pretty bad there the other day. Getting better though. But yeah, so we're actually doing pretty good. Like I said, I haven't done anything with the farm yet. But now that we've got these wood beams coming out, I'm thinking we can actually make a pretty good dollar here right away. Now I may have to make a kind of a roundabout road or something here. So I gotta back in over here. Great, now I've got the hiccup. Anything else? whoa, whoa. No. Not like that. Not like that. Forgot to switch it. Okay, where are you? Stack. Try that again. That's better. Should be able to get one or two more on there, and I think one is ready to come out here very quickly. Yeah, 8:39. Alright, so, but either way, yeah, see, now if I get a box for this thing, I don't know if I can put the box on if the fifth wheel is there. Right? But if I get a workshop, if I put a workshop down where I can change things, now I got some space right here. I can put a small workshop down. I could put get a box, and then I can load all the wood chips, because there's a lot of wood chips. There's 12,000 wood chips, and right now, if I look at the wood chips, see, I'll probably save them, because right now, if I brought them in, they're only worth just about $9,000. But if I wait till January, they're good for $20,000 for what I've got right now. So again, waiting till January, obviously I'm going to have more, right? So, but the wood beams right now is higher than if I wait till March. So we're going to wait for that other one to spit out. We're going to load that one up, and we're going to take this down to the Yukon market. So that thing should be spit out here in a minute. Yeah, 975. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for joining me today. It's muchly appreciated. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell notification. Leave your comments and thoughts down below or in the chat, depending on when you're watching this. So I'm going to bring this over to the truck. Get that one loaded up. And we could go one more, but I don't want to wait around. Okay, so market. So I've got to go through town. Excuse me. Through town. Which way's better? I go up here. I guess it doesn't really matter. So I gotta go to the Yukon market, which is there. So I could turn here. Maybe the townsfolk seeing me come through town like this might put some happy faces on some of these people, saying that there is now production coming into town. Now, as of right now, like I said, I haven't done anything with the field, but let's see what we get with this. Said what, 180,000 that we could get, so $180,000. I might be able to get a combine. I think I might still have time to actually harvest that corn. I haven't even checked on it yet. So Maybe get a harvester going. We can get that corn in. Ooh, people coming through. But yeah, if we can get that corn in, you know, of course, actually, yeah, I do have a silo. I think it's over there. Now, they may not like me coming through town like this. Here's the road. Maybe I should have made that turn. Oh, there's the road right there. Okay, so. Yeah, I'll use that first turn out next time. This is a busy place right here. Come on, you guys can make it. Yep. That old man seems to be watching pretty good. $260,533 and a $5,862 environmental. We are now up to $278,160. Jeez, you guys are really impatient. We are now what, 4 o'clock, right? Yeah. Almost 5. Okay, so well, since you walked through my truck, I can drive through you. Where the hell's the road in and out? Can't drive. I'm like starving to death here. Well, it's okay. I know with this, with that mod there, if I eat now, I mean, it's almost bedtime now, so if I eat and I go to bed, it's just going to turn me right back into 100%. Anyways, tree house, there we go. So, I'm not going to waste food or money. And at 90% fatigue, I'm going to start blacking out here soon. So, we are going to just go into here. We're going to come up here. Yeah, these people are still partying. They don't go home now. Okay, so now that it's next morning, what do we got over here? This is ready to harvest. So let's take a quick look here. Before, I mean, the sawmill's doing its own thing. So we're good there. So let's take a look at what we can get. 277,000. Now by rights, I should pay back 60,000 of that, but let's just see here. We could pick that up for 104. Actually, let's check to see here first. And there's nothing there, so 104. Holy cripes, those are expensive. $94,000. $94,000. We can upgrade to 400 horse for 10 grand. And now we're up to 104. Wheels, normal capacity. M capacity. Or did that change? Oh, 8,000, 80,000. Holy Christ. Well, I think 80,000 liters is kind of cheating a little bit without spending a lot of money. So we're just going to go with farm equipment. What color do we want farm equipment? Black? Yeah, black looks good. Rim color? Black and red? Yeah, black and red looks good. Okay, so we're going to buy that. Now, of course, we need a corn header. What am I looking for? Backup. Combinations. Six meter. No, that's not it. We're going to go with that. I think we are going to go with red. Yeah, because it's already got black on it. So we're going to buy that. And that'll match what's going on. All right. Now, you know what? I got to go get it. At least it's not far away. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Ubers are faster around here. And I'll do it when I get home. Friggin' starving again. I get it. The only way you can eat a full meal is when you're at the sleep trigger. Come on. Okay. So. Yeah, so I'm going to eat a full meal when I get home. I mean, I could eat snacks here, but snacks and water, but just easier to go to the sleep trigger, right? And just eat a full meal. Fixes everything. I mean, there's a coffee that would help fatigue and thirst. You need a couple snacks, which is not a big deal. I gotta find out if there's any like shortcuts here and there. I haven't really done any driving around, so I really couldn't tell you. I've kind of driven from the house to the forest, and from, you know, forest or whatever to the mills and stuff, but yeah, other than that, I haven't really done any much driving around on this map. This is a fairly new map to me, so if you're wondering what map this is the Yukon, what was it? Yukon Backcountry. So Yukon Northwest Territories, Canada. it's not a bad map. It's a really nice looking map. Got decent amount of space for fields, and it's got the forest for logging. Seems to have most of the I guess what do you want to call them, facilities or whatever for doing a lot of stuff. You got a lot of train triggers. You got a lot of the factories, you know, things like that. So you actually do quite a bit on this. It's a nice looking map. Got some water areas and a bunch of bridges. I think a couple ferries. So we're going to get this field going. I'd like to run back over while the workers running the field. We'll get that cut, get that probably stored. I'm not sure when best time is to cut or to sell corn. There's lots of fields around me, so I can definitely add on. I'm just going to cut into here a little bit. So, get that. Lay you down there. Come over here. Change a couple things. Early and late. Yep. Stop while unloading, yes. That could be a problem. I think we're going to have to look into a trailer or a truck or something for hauling grain. Because, yeah, what are we going to do? Number of headlands, 1. No, we don't want rounded corners. No, you don't need to overlap that much. Generate. Yeah, that should do. Start from the first waypoint. Yes, okay, and go. Okay, so, yeah, grain truck. Wrong button again. Okay. Grain truck. I think I know which one. I use it quite often. It's a decent truck and it's fairly cheap. We are going to bump it up though. That is one thing it does need. And unfortunately I cannot change the color of it. It'd be nice if I could. But either way, for now, we're black, red, blue, and white. So it's close. Okay, so, and we'll have to go get that. And it's got a fairly big capacity, and it moves along pretty good. So, if you're ever looking for a grain truck, this is a nice one to use. I still haven't eaten yet. Typical farmer, huh? Remind me to eat when we get home. Gonna need the grain truck anyways, you know, to do whatever we're gonna do on the farm section. So for now, we're just gonna park this right here, shut it off. Time to go eat. So if we go to the sleep trigger, we hit right control L, full meal, 100% reset, blah blah blah, yes, cost us $20, and everything is back to 0 except for fatigue, obviously. Okay. I wonder. Can I set you up? Okay, you've done the one headland, so you're okay there. So if we go like this, and we go up here, and we go unload combine, yes. Giants deactivated, unloaders activated, yes. Now we're gonna need to tell it where it is, or where to sit. That, yes. Tell it which field to look for. Right? Okay. It's activated. Silo with columns. Yeah, that's mine. I should name it, then I can know for sure. And start job. Did I do that right? I think I did it right. Yep. Okay, start job. You mean it's not available? That sucks. I don't understand why it's not available. Okay, well, what about this then? Since the Giants unloader is not available, doesn't look like there is any auto drive here, so I need this. Ground level above tractor. Show markers, yes. Switch markers. Auto drive. Corner speed. And we're going to turn you down because I know you guys like to try and flip everything. So, I'm going to raise you up to at least 95 so you're not making useless trips for nothing. Pathfinder, avoid fruit, yes. Okay, everything else should be good. 8 meters, weight. Driver wages, 0. Not paying you guys. You're here as volunteers. Okay, so we're going to apply all of that. Then we're going to hit record, right? I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go around here. Come on, give me another one. Thank you. This one, I'm going to edit. Edit. Why aren't you letting me edit? Okay, well then we're just going to come back over here. We're going to go like this. We're going to hit stop recording. Connect this one and this one. We're going to go, now will it let me edit? Oh, what the hell? Why aren't you letting me edit? You won't let me freaking edit. Well, that's kind of a waste of time then. We'll figure it out later. It's not working for some stupid reason. It won't let me edit. Why are you missing the corners? One corner anyways. This dirt is soft. Soft dirt. Might be, maybe after I've closed out the game and reloaded. Hey, Thin Blue Line. Thank you very much, sir, for stopping in. And thank you for the like, my friend. We are slowly... what happened here? There we go. We are slowly getting ourselves situated. Get the farm going. I got the sawmill going. I own this whole property over here, so there's a lot to do. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping in, my friend. See if I can get rid of that stump. Turn on blade, that's probably why it's not working. Sure. Back up again. Get rid of it? Yep, I did. Alright. So yeah, this blade can cut down trees, and it can uproot the dirt, and it can take out the stumps. See if you go like that, bye-bye tree. So, not a bad deal. Look at this thing just pumping out freaking wood beams over here. Oops. Let's see, what do we got? We even have 5,000 in there. Holy, what the hell? Why is this thing just pumping stuff out? Not that I'm mad at it, but I don't think they normally pump out beams that fast. Hopefully work is going good for you, sir. Yeah, so I'll let that pop out some more. Yeah, I may have to wait, let the game reload for the auto drive to work properly. I don't know. It doesn't seem to be want to working right. Oh. He must be getting almost full. I would have made a bigger capacity combine, but I figured jumping it up to 80,000 liters was a little much from 8,000. I mean, if it would have jumped up to excuse me, like 10, 15 or 20,000, I would have went for it, but I figured 80,000 was a little bit on the cheaty side. So yeah, this dirt here, you really sinking. I wonder how much of a problem that's going to cause us. I mean, look how deep I just sank. Now, I don't know if that's the map doing that or what. It's got to be, because I've never seen anything. It's not sinking over here on the grass. So I guess we should maybe look into while we're sitting here waiting. I think we should look into, see, normally I get this tractor right here. And I've got a modded one now that I can actually change the colors in, so that's probably what I'd get. Same price, but same price, same horsepower, all that stuff. It's just now you can change the colors in it, which is kind of cool. But anyways, other than that, we're going to need like a cultivator at least. Some sort of cultivator. And what do we got here? This is the 4 meters. Only just under 10 grand. So I think maybe that's equipment design 5. Oh, okay, I see. Design 6. That's all I really need, isn't it? I don't need the tines, do I? Could put a cedar unit on it. Now, does the cedar unit do corn and stuff? Be nice to have that type of info there. No, it doesn't do corn. It does wheat, barley, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, is it worth getting that or just buying a planter? Because if I go with one of these, then I need to buy another head too for the harvester. But I could sell the corn header. Where'd it go? The hell did I click into? Cultivator, yeah. This one's 4 meters. I clicked on the wrong one anyways. 4 meters. You know, for $500 more. Doesn't do soybeans. I was thinking maybe it does soybeans, but this does nothing. Well, what do you guys think? None of these do anything? No. Nope, nope, okay. These guys don't do anything. This one, no, it wasn't that one. This one? Yeah, this one and this one seem to be the only ones that do something. So, I'm not getting into peas and stuff like that, so do I get the cedar attachment? Cedar unit adds 4 grand. If I drop this down to design 1, Design 5 is that. 6, 7. Only adds 6 grand, but if I just go to 1, saves me money. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you think? Now, with a cultivator, I'll probably end up having to worry about weeds, right? So, do I do cultivator or do I go to plow? He's probably ready to be unloaded. Yep, okay. Or she, I guess. Look at it sink into the ground, eh? I never had a map with a field that sinks this bad. Okay, I'm just going to leave this thing here for now. Go over here, get the combine. Yeah, I wonder what this is going to be like if it starts raining or something. This is going to cause me some problems. That's some pretty good ground deformation. It slows down quite a bit. So I think for now, we're just going to park this thing like... That's kind of in the way, so we're going to go to this end over here. It's out of the way of the door. Okay, let's go back to the logging here. Yeah, you can get a cultivator, one that has a seeder on it, but it doesn't do anything, it doesn't do corn or sunflowers, so that would mean I'd have to either sell the corn header and buy a bean header, a grain header, whichever you want to call it. And then from there, I'm going to lose money on that. Or I can get a regular cultivator and see if I can get a separate planter. Maybe we'll worry about that in a bit once we take some more beans and stuff in. Got almost a full load of beans now. think this is more than we had last time, so it's actually going to be a better payday. So let's get these loaded on. Can't reach those ones. That's about what we had last time, I guess. And right now we're one short of what we had. No, two short. 2 or 3 short from last time. But either way, what's it saying that we could have for money?
Snuck in. Hey.
Alright, so I guess we'll wait for a little bit. Yeah, most I can do right now is just keep adding some wood. I think it's still pretty much full. Yeah, 47.9 out of 50. So I can just stockpile wood and stuff. So maybe that's what we'll just call an episode at this point. And I'll keep loading up some beams. I'll probably end up paying off that loan as well. So yeah, thank you very much everybody for showing up. Hit that subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, and yeah, just keep playing your games and having fun. Until next time, later.